Hello, I am Max from Test Drive Blogs, and today we are going to be doing something I've never really done before, like as a whole, but we are going to be doing a channel update on the channel of Test Drive Blogs. And as you can tell, I'm not driving right now. It is currently sometime, it's sunny out, which is nice. But yeah, I decided that just to get my thoughts forward, because usually I get distracted by, well, I'll probably still get distracted because there's a parking lot out here and there's various cars driving through it. But I figured I'd try and keep my brain in linear mode for a little bit. So I have a few things to talk about in this little channel update, which I have here on my phone. Which first off, of course, is thank you guys so much for 800 subscribers. It's crazy that we hit 700 on January 1st and it's February something. But we hit 800 subscribers. I think I'm at 807 right now, which is absolutely amazing. All the support recently has been awesome. And I guess next we'll go to a big one, which is how has my truck been doing, which I've done some updates on it recently, like mainly on like Twitter, Facebook maybe. But we were at 158,734 miles. I haven't done anything to it since I put the grill and everything, or not the grill, the header panel, and fixed everything on the front, which was my last video of it, which was like a week ago or so. I haven't done anything except for I put some injector cleaner, because fuel injected engine, in the gas tank, so hopefully that will provide a little bit extra power and less kind of like, it's kind of weird how it feels like it's losing power, like as you're revving it up. Like it'll start accelerating slower and then it'll go accelerating faster, and I honestly don't know what's causing it. I might get a new fuel filter too. But on that note, nothing else has really changed at all. On that note, I think that even though this is like the hero car for my channel, basically because it's one I've been driving for the last year and a half, I'm thinking heavily upon getting a new car, which is not going to be a new car per se. It's going to be a new to me car. And I already have this pretty much decided what I want, and I've already found one locally that's for sale that I could easily buy if I sold this truck, which is the plan if everything goes through right, which hopefully it will. I'm not really going to give any hints besides the fact that it's going to be a four-door. If you know like the really old stories of Saab Cala 4, then this car will fit in basically. But I've found one locally that I could probably sell this truck for more than that car's worth and have all kinds of nice options and stuff. And if that doesn't work out, then I'll have to look for another one, which they're pretty abundant around here, these cars. Not completely abundant, but you see some of them. I was looking at a different model of like the same platform, and you can't really find those at all besides like halfway across the US. But that's pretty much that. Stay tuned for various videos and stuff relating to that. And then next we have the fact that I posted a video not too long ago saying that I was heavily thinking about going to Atlanta this year for Import Alliance. Right now, there's a car over there that's distracting me. Right now, as of right now, that looks like it's not gonna happen. Not really because of the whole new car thing, although that will help with it. Okay. But more the fact that I need money bad. Well, not really badly. I just don't really have the kind of money to go down to Atlanta at the moment, so. Unless something like really crazy happens and I get a bunch of money before March 20th. Why are you driving around me? Yeah, that's pretty much dead in the water for right now. Next, we have my future video schedule, which, of course, I've kind of had a schedule for like the last 3 months or so. I've been trying to upload every single Tuesday at least, with maybe an extra video on a Friday or Sunday or something, Saturday. Even though I don't really, the reason I can't keep a schedule is because, not really because of time, but it's because of not having enough footage, especially during the winter, because especially now since I'm going to college for 3 days a week or whatever, it's taken up pretty much all my time. Like I wake up, go to work, and then go straight to college, both on Monday and Tuesday. And I'm at college until 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. depending on which day it is. So I'm basically out from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. for 2 days of the week. And then the rest of the days I always usually work till 5 or go to college until 5 or 4. And that doesn't really give me much time to do anything as of right now. But the days are getting longer, which is extremely exciting and stuff. So yeah. And I'll try and... My goal by the end of this year is probably to have like a 3 video a week schedule instead of 1 video a week for sure, like 3 videos a week for sure, which is kind of what I'm aiming for, and hopefully I can get that done. And anyways, next one pertains to something that is right over there, like I'm pointing at it. If you guys remember back from, well, the first dealership that ever let me make full tours of their cars, called Auto Centers Arnold in Arnold, Missouri, which is where I am right now, pretty much. The place is right over there. They shut down not too long ago, which is incredibly surprising because I couldn't... It's kind of like early in the year, I was so busy with college, like, well, from like during April and May, and then June even, I was extremely overwhelmed. Well, not really overwhelmed, but all my time was going to college, and I couldn't exactly come up to film videos there all the time, so I just kind of stopped without really trying to stop. And it was always just kind of awkward to go back after, because the next time I went up there I think was October, for like from May to October. I didn't go up there at all. And then that time I went up there and it was like there was all these different people that I didn't know, and it was just really weird. And then about, I guess it was like probably 2-3 weeks ago, I went by and it was like, oh, there's no cars there. It's places for lease. They're gone. So I thought that was just kind of interesting because it was like the first place I ever went to make videos, pretty much. So yeah. Next on the list is the question that I've been asked quite a bit since, I don't know, since a while ago, is why don't I ever film new cars, like brand new cars at new car dealerships? And that is because, really, as a person, I'm more interested in older cars. Like, I love cars from, like, say, the mid-2000s and back. Well, there's a point where it starts to get a little bit off again back in, like, the 50s, because they don't really have that much, besides styling-wise. Like, they'd make a great cinematic video, but for like the tour wise, it's like there's nothing really to show off. So but I think that like 80s cars and 90s cars are the most interesting cars ever, pretty much, because of how much technology arose in the 1980s-ish, like the early 80s and even late 70s. And it's always cool to find a car from that era in like mint condition or whatever. Like a bunch of cars I filmed, like a Pontiac Trans Am 15th anniversary edition, Datsun 210, a whole bunch of cars I filmed have been basically perfect condition. And I really enjoy filming older cars because mostly it's like the fact that there weren't really many. Well, of course we didn't have there wasn't YouTube around or anything like that back in the 1980s, and my camera's almost out of battery. Oh no. I'm gonna try and keep this short. But back in the 1980s and the 90s, there wasn't really, besides Motor Week and maybe a few other TV shows, there weren't any real car reviews of these 1980s and 1990s cars, and especially showing like specific like interior features or whatever. So ever since Saab Kylo 4 has started to do really only new cars, I was like, hey, I could really benefit from doing all these older cars, because now nobody really shoots videos of them anymore. Other than what you've seen in this video so far, all I was really going to talk about other than that stuff was what camera I use, because I get asked quite a bit, which is the Canon SX60HS PowerShot. I forgot that. It's a good camera. I really like it. I'll probably be using it for a long time. And other than that, I don't really have anything else to say in this video. So anyways, thank you guys for the support recently. Thank you guys for watching this video. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I'm out of here. See ya!